Hey guys, it's Nat and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a speed build of a diner. I went for the classic diner feel and also I was inspired by the show Riverdale by I believe it's made by the CW. Me and my boyfriend have been watching it. We finished season 2 on Netflix finally, and now that we will actually both be living in the same town, for our semesters of college, we're actually just gonna watch season 3 together, which is gonna be really nice, instead of having to binge watch everything on Netflix. So yeah, anyways, I am just laying down the floor. I wanted to go for Pop's Chocolate Shop, and that is why it is named that, after the show. And, but I put my own twist on it, so it has a lot of the same features from Pop's and how I've interpreted Pops to feel and how it looked to me in the show. But when I was looking on Google for screenshots of Pops to get like a basic layout and stuff without having to go watch an episode, I got two different diners. So there was one where it has this part out here with glass that comes out, and then there was one where the door was on the side. Excuse me. So I went with this one because I remember it looking like that, but there were so many photos of it looking where the door is on the side of that wall that's coming out of the front, so it was kind of confusing, but that's what we went with. We're just putting some bushes here. We put up that sign there, and now I am laying out the parking lot with that like super thin railing, I guess, and we're putting in some bushes to make it look less cementy. I don't know, I felt like it looked a lot of cement. I don't know. Okay, moving on. In the inside, I did the wooden paneling because, I don't know, old builds just kind of feel like that to me. So, well, no, in there it has like an old feeling, and when I think of like an old building, I think of wood paneling because a lot of them did have that wood paneling in it. So that's obviously why we went with it. Anyways, I'm placing the counters around here, and yeah, sorry, it's a little choppy and weird at some parts. Again, I was still having a little bit of issues with my recording software. After this video though, that should totally be fixed, so don't worry about it. And it is a short video today. I believe this video is only 13 minutes, which is really nice compared to when I do those big houses. They're just so long. Anyways, we're placing the booths here. Booths. I can never say it right. Booths, whatever. Yes, the tables. We're just gonna call them tables. And I had the worst difficulty with this. I actually spent 2 days building this just because I couldn't get them like right. Like the table, it said I didn't have any dining spots, and I was like, I have all of these, and the tables just weren't matching up. So of course I ended up at the Sims forums, and they told me that I couldn't do a 3 tile length table, so, and it had to be 1 by 2, or I guess really 2 by 2. Oh, I think I did, yeah, 1 by 2, and oh, excuse me, sorry. So we did that, and you'll see me put in we're doing bar stools first. I'm trying to get a bar stool I like, and then I ended up referencing the pictures from Google and went with the bar stool. That's what that little was. So here we are. There we go. Okay, now we should be putting in the tables, and I edited a lot of this out just to save you guys the torture, because it was torture for me. I literally got so angry. So angry. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to this tomorrow and we'll figure out. And so I ended up on the forums, and here you can see me putting in that different table, and it's still not working at all. And that's when I realized. So I'm like looking to see if there's another table that fits with it better, and just nothing was working. And eventually, yeah, so this is the next day here. And look, I got a table to fit without the move objects on thing. And I had no idea how I did that. And I couldn't recreate it. So I just did move objects on and just forced it to work. So that's that. Also, I was watching one of my videos back and I say so much, but I just in real life I do say a lot. I know people on YouTube, they're like, "Oh, I don't really say a lot." No, I do. I really do. So this is just me being me. I have a lot to say a lot of the times. And then I have like these awkward pauses where I'm like, "Wait, what? Why was I even telling this story?" You know? That is so me. I actually like went into like a 10-minute long story with my friend. We were catching up from college. Because you guys know I switched colleges, so from my old university. And I was talking to her and I was like, "Wait, why was I even telling you this story?" And she's like, "Oh my God, you haven't changed." No, I really haven't. So yeah, anyways. Oh, and you guys see that weird thing where like it's lighting up? I don't know. This was super glitchy. I put this into my gameplay, but I have not yet tried it, so we will see if it really works. I will keep you guys updated in a later video. But yeah, anyways, tomorrow I should have a video coming out for you guys. I am having some health issues right now, but I think that's something to talk about in a later, and I accidentally deleted the whole thing, of course. Taking out all those lights and putting in lights, you'll see what I end up doing. I think that would deserve its own video though, and I actually do not have a lot of answers right now. So there's not really much that I can tell you other than I'm dying. No, I'm kidding. Well, you know. So yeah, but I'm hoping for positive results and that I'll be okay. And if not, I guess I can finally tell my family and friends what my YouTube channel is and they can have something to remember me by. I don't know. Okay, that got really dark. Moving on. So anyways, Jurassic World Evolution is coming out. Oh my God, I pre-ordered it a long time ago. I got the deluxe edition. I wasn't going to get it because personally I do not like the helicopter and the Jeep skins. That orange is just not the prettiest of oranges. But then I saw that you got 5 dinosaurs with it, so I was like, okay, you sold me. You can have my extra $5. So yeah, so there will definitely be videos coming out on that, and there will be videos, probably 2 videos coming up tomorrow, or I guess like today, because I'm posting this at 12:20 on, it is the 12th of June now, but yeah, so we're gonna have a triple upload technically today on Tuesday. So, and now I'm just putting up back to the build because I have not talked about it much. I'm putting up all these pictures because in Pops there are actually I don't know, I think there are like there's a lot of things on the wall, and so I wanted it to really feel kind of cluttered and homey, and like people have definitely lived here and put stuff up. So I'm putting up all these bird feathers from pets, which I still do not know how to collect. Does anybody know how to collect these? If so, please let me know. But I will probably do some research on it and start collecting them. I just think they're so pretty, especially that parrot one with the blue on the inside and the white on the ends. Anyways, we end up doing these postcards above where the kitchen is just because, I don't know. I do know. Let me explain. It feels homey to me, and I wanted the inside of this to feel homey. The wood paneling, the cluttered walls, like I just wanted it to feel really homey, and I feel like putting postcards up on the wall, like even if you guys, I don't know if Pluckers is in every state, but it's definitely in Texas, okay? Everybody loves Pluckers, and there's this one wall that's just filled with pictures of people who have finished the Fire in the Hole challenge, which is their spiciest wing. And I just think that's just cool. Like, it feels homey, that wall. So, and I wanted it to feel homey. Like, people, like, this is a diner that people go to all the time, and they come back and, like, tell Pop about his adventures, or I guess the hostess and the cooks about their adventures, and then they give them postcards, and they hang them up on the walls, like, something like that. So, yeah, and I'm just trying to finish up this wall here. I feel like it wasn't cluttered enough, and honestly, that painting I put in and the next one I'm gonna put in do not really match the theme, but we just went with it anyways. There wasn't really anything else I could have put there besides leaving it blank. And now we're looking for condiments. Yeah, and I liked those because those had all the napkins and stuff and silverware and what I feel like when a host is walking out of that, she would grab and put on the table and stuff, even though usually those small diners you see yourself, you know what I mean. And now we're putting in a coffee pot because is it really a diner without a coffee pot? No, it's not. Plus, always in movies, you see, like, oh, would you like a warm cup of coffee? And you're like, yes, I would. Well, you're not like, but the people in the movie are. Okay. Anyways, I'm putting seats here for seating for if you have to wait, because in The Sims you do. So I put those seats there so the Sims could have somewhere to sit. And I put this wall decal to show that this diner is old. I was going to put more, but I kind of just liked the one. And also I didn't want to really make it seem super run down. So I only just put the one in the bathroom. And we're just putting up some more decals around the little employee only door, which I actually did not mark to be employee only. So if you do add this in your game, make sure you mark both these doors here that we're looking at. And this is where they just put the trash out, even though inside of there is not a trash can. So you might want to add one of those. And we finally change it to the regular dining floor. Then I go and say, oh, it just doesn't have enough diner feel to it. So I end up adding these red and white stripes along the roofing of the building. And I think that that really gives it a diner feel. You know, I've only been to like one really like classic diner, and I don't know if that's really considered classic because it's not like it's been around since the 1900s, you know, like it was built kind of recently. Maybe like I went to it when I was like probably 8, so like 2008. So I guess, well, now 10 years later. Okay, I retract my earlier statement, but it still isn't like it's been around since the 1900s, like a real classic diner. Also, my game has been so dodgy lately. Did y'all see that? Like when I was moving, I edited some of that out because that was just hurt my heart to see. But yeah, anyways, we're just putting in a tree now. And we are basically done with this build, and we will be going into screenshots in a couple of seconds. I'm putting up some lights around because in the show and on Pop's Real Diner in the show, there are all these lights outside illuminating it. And there I was just double checking, and now we are into the screenshots. So yeah, this is just the front of it. And here's when you walk in. We ended up adding a rug. There's a picture of all the booths and the lights. Yeah, it looks good. I really like it. I like the way it turned out. Hopefully it is playable. I'll put it in my game. And that is the bathroom. Anyways, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, awesome, fantastic day. Bye, you guys.